Okay, hey y'all, this is Bunny and welcome to Coloralong. So as you can see, we are starting the Dragon and Mythomorphia. I had an idea to do colorful pearlescent scales, right? And so I started in the visual and then I put in my black. I did not like it. It was too colorful for what I'm trying to achieve with this page. And so then I tried to do gray, and that came out good, but still not really what I'm going for because I started thinking about how I want to do this dragon's face. So I have my color combo now. It is his scales are going to be indigo blue and black, and that that is where I want to go with this. I know for sure now. So this video is just going to show you how I'm going to do the scales, and then I'm going to do his entire scales off camera because it's a it's a double pager. Let me show you. Okay, that is his whole body is on both pages, so it is a double pager, and that's a lot to film in real time. And so I know you all don't want to see all of that, so I'm going to do it off camera. And then we're going to come back, we're going to work on his belly, and that won't take that long. And we will also work on, if you call these bands or hair or fur or whatever that's supposed to be, in his face. And then we'll start working on individual elements of the page. But for the scales, I'm just going to show you how I'm doing it, and then I'm going to finish it off camera, and then when I come back we'll work on the other stuff. And the reason I'm going to do it off camera is because I'm not one of those people who, color just with color like this and highlight, and I'm doing each individual scale. So this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to lay down my indigo blue, and I chose indigo blue because it's my darkest blue in my set of Prismas. And I'm using Prismas instead of my Crayolas or Crazy Arts just because of the number of scales to do. It would just take a long time to do this with those pencils, because honestly outer space would probably be a better color, but I don't know if outer space, I guess I could check. I don't know if outer space would lay down well. See, yeah, it's not. Plus, you can't really tell the difference between outer space. But I may do outer space. Hold on. Let me get an eraser. Because that indigo blue, but that is a little lighter than I wanted it to be. Let me see what indigo blue looks like. See, that was weird to me because usually indigo blue is such a dark color for me. I'm still going to use the indigo blue just because I'm working very hard to get this outer space color to come in, and the outer space color just looks too much like black since I've already colored in. So, you know, I really do want that outer space to show up. Let me look again. It just would take too much. Even if I were to do like that. You wouldn't put black. Oh, that's indigo. See, you don't see the difference. I probably should have planned this out better. Let me take my little Subway receipt. Okay. The outer space would be a really nice color because it is very close to being black, but it's still blue. But you need to really get it in there for that blue to show. So I think that would just won't work, man. It's worth. Whereas indigo, look. Let's see what's going on. I definitely don't want that violet blue. That's just not what I'm going for. So yeah, we'll stick with indigo. So what we'll do is I'll put down the indigo all over. So this one I can put down all over. And then what I'll do is I'll come back in and define each scale. I was going to show y'all, but I want to make sure I cover all these scales really good with that indigo. So and then the belly I haven't decided yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to just try to keep it in like the brownish family. So I may end up using some Crayolas for the belly, and then this will be gold. And nice, and I may do a different gold than I usually do, just so that it really reads, even though my gold does read gold, but I want it to read like a brassy gold, not a yellow gold. And I'm going to work in sections. So this will be a section. That'll be a section. And then these little bubbles, I don't know if I'm going to make them transparent or do something else with them. So I'm going to try not to go into them that badly. Color goes now way better than what I had already went over, but that black will fix that. Which is why I'm glad that I have my heart set on making this dragon black. And so I'll go ahead and do all of this. I want it nice and covered. I'll take a sip of tea. I'm drinking tea. Let me move my tea so I can move that camera back a little bit. Alright, give myself some arm space. This would look good though for a mermaid tail. So y'all know what that means. I'm gonna have to break out the mermaids in paradise and try that out. So there we go. Make sure everything is pretty much covered, because I do want this blue to be dark. Indigo does tend to darken up, but I don't want it to burnish itself out, because like I said, I need to add that. Good grief. I need to add black. With this, Well, I'm telling you, now that I'm looking at it, this would make a nice mermaid fan. I'm definitely going to do that. All right. So then, what I will do, let me zoom y'all in for this. Where I'm going to be. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline the fin. And then let me outline one more. Okay, and then I'm going to have my highlight on this side going towards the belly. So I'm going to color in the black and then fade that out like that. And I guess I'm going to have to keep doing what I don't normally do and keep a point on my pencils for this. Okay. And then just make sure so again, let me just do my indigo first, because what I'm doing is making sure my indigo is dark now. Alright, and then my black. So I have a bluish black dragon. See what I'm going for, and then I just lightly go over. I love it. And the blue really is just to separate it so you can see that it scales and not just one solid body. So how's that looking? Okay, do another one. think that'll work. Sometimes a change in plan works out. And the reason I didn't make him red is because I'm going to use red other places, and I want that. I don't want it to be so much red going on. And I want him to stand out from everything else. And this may be the tedious way to do this, but it seems to be the way I should go. And I may not, next time I may not even lay down the color. I may just go ahead and do it individual anyway, because it's kind of twice the work, right? Sometimes I get my technique as a color, and then I realize, okay, this is what I can do. And if we finish this before the end of the month, which I'm pretty sure we will, even if we don't, I'm doing the Foo Dog in this book too. So the Foo Dog is towards the back of the book, I think. And it fits the theme. Here's the Foo Dog. So I'm going to alright, so let me find that again. There's the Foo Dog. So I will also be doing this at some point this month, because I've been eyeing that page as well. But this is basically how I am going to work on the dragon. Outlining the scales, coloring in with indigo, and then coloring in with the black. I probably should leave a space between the scales too. Let's see how that works. So that the scales, because that's the point of doing the individual, is so that they look individual. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. It's not too noticeable, but it's noticeable. So we'll do right under the scale, indigo blue. So you all get the gist of how this is going to go. And since I'm off today, I will be working on this most of the day. And I should hopefully finish it today. And then come back and we'll do the face and the belly. Okay, so that's how I'm gonna do these. Only I'm gonna go ahead and outline all the scales. Then I'm gonna go in and do my indigo blue on all the scales. Then I'm gonna go in and do the black, and that's how I'm gonna do it. So I'm just gonna go in. This is how I'm gonna do it. We just go like this. Outline all my scales first. And then I'm going to put in my indigo. Then I'm going to come back and fill in my black. And like I said, I'm going to go section by section. So this is section, this is section, that's a section on the whole dragon. Do this technique and then I will be back. So if you're following along, what we're going to use is indigo blue and black. And you don't have to do it this way. You can go in and do black, do a highlight of indigo blue maybe in the middle or up top and do it that way. But because it has scales, I just like doing the scales. I know I always take the tedious approach every time, but that's just my style of coloring. It's interesting to me, especially when it has something with scales. I just, for some reason, I have to do it this way. In my head, that's how, you know, I see it. When we do the Foo Dog, we will definitely do a different way. And I may come back later with that Foo Dog, start that Foo Dog picture, but I'm not sure. I mean, I have been eyeing it though. I'm not gonna front, I have been eyeing this page because it was between the dragon and the Foo Dog, but the dragon won out. And plus, I'm still not sure what I want to do with this page. I just know I want to do the page. So, I hope. And then if you're not following along, remember that this Coloralong is not Mythomorphia specific. It is Chinese New Year. So any Chinese book, or I will expand it even to cover any Asian book that you want to do, will fit in this tag. And this will not be the only picture I'm working on this month, obviously. You know how I am. So I will also be doing some Valentine's Day related pictures. I've been saving one from Pop Manga Mermaids, so there will be a video of that coming up. As well, maybe something out of one of the romantic countries. Like that. And then, just like I said, I'm gonna right under the scale, indigo blue, and then on the side I've chosen for my highlight is gonna be indigo blue, and I'm gonna do that for the entire dragon. So I want to thank you all for coming and watching. If you are participating, then thank you for that, and don't forget to tag me or use the hashtag Coloralong Chinese for New Year so that I can see the picture, because I would love to see what you all are coloring. And I will see you all in the next video. I'm not sure what that video will be, if it will be us doing this or us doing a Valentine's Day page, but it will be another video coming soon. All right, so thank you all. Bye.